Here's another D&D trap encounter. This one involving Sahuagins and Sahuagin Priestess. Both have an AC of 12, and both have shark telepathy, where Sahuagin can magically command any shark within 120 feet of them. Sahuagin Priestess also have spellcasting, and the main one we're focusing on is Hold Person. Lastly, we need to note that they have Blood Frenzy. This is where the Sahuagins have advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all of its hit points. So let's set the scene. The party has discovered a shipwreck. Currently, your party is floating atop of a small dinghy. As the party notices the shipwreck, have them make a perception check. The difficulty class will be moderate, set to 15. Players who succeed this perception check will notice strange cloaked figures standing on top of the deck. Describe the cloaked figures as being stoic and their clothes only moving with the wind. Players who do not succeed the check will notice one other detail. The party is currently in shark-infested waters. Describe the shark's fins barely being visible above the water, and every wave that passes, the shark creeps closer to the party. If the party decides to attack the shark right now, have it disappear below the water where they can no longer see it. If not, have the players continue going closer towards the ship. Once the players arrive at the ship and exit the dinghy, any player that approaches the hooded figure will immediately be grappled by a giant octopus, as the giant octopus was hidden within inside the cloaked figure. Any party member who's grappled by the giant octopus will take 10 damage, and also will need to succeed a DC 16 grapple check, or they're restrained. Now the trap has been sprung, as two Sahuagin Priestess emerge from the water and cast Hold Person onto your party. Any victims of Hold Person will need to make a DC 12 Wisdom save, or they will be paralyzed for 1 minute. At this point, any stoic-looking robed figure will reveal themselves to be a giant octopus and go to grapple the nearest player. At this point, you should roll initiative and describe the start of the enemy's turn having half a dozen Sahuagin jumping out of the water to engage with the party. Your goal by the end of round 1 should be to have 1 or 2 grappled players or 1 or 2 paralyzed players. Those players who are grappled or paralyzed will be lowered down and fed to the shark. All the shark attacks will have advantage and will deal 13 damage to the player. And now your party's in a real pickle. If you enjoy this type of content, consider liking and following for more D&D tips and tricks.